Your mother's a bitch.
So are you looking forward to seeing Your Highness?
I don't know. I heard Natalie Portman uses a body double in it.
So that's not her ass?
Apparently not.
Well, whose ass is it?
I don't know.
Is there a way to find out?
I'm assuming you can find it on the internet somewhere.
Well, I'd like to know who I've been masturbating to for the last 6 weeks.
Hey, are you two sitting there talking about masturbation on my dime?
No.
No.
Because that reminds me, I gotta hang up my new picture of Jesus. There it is.
Mr. Plinkett, that's not Jesus.
Of course it's Jesus. Jesus can look like anybody because he lives in your heart. And my Jesus looks like a sexy little black girl. Well, I'm gonna hang it up now. You guys want to help me? Help me get it straight and level now, because I want it to look good in my wall. What do you think?
Lower, a little bit lower.
Up.
Okay.
Straighter.
Straighter.
Yeah, no, that's sideways.
That's the opposite of straight.
Can't you tell that the face is sideways?
Yeah.
Actually, right there. That's
Right there is perfect.
That's great. Yeah.
Cut! Hey, I don't fucking goddamn pick that, you stupid picture and that, you.
Wow, that was a disaster.
Yeah. Speaking of disasters, we just saw Your Highness.
Nurse Naughty. I don't think she's a real nurse.
Hey, sorry I'm late, but just got back from the Cleveland Comic-Con. I had to get Lou Ferrigno's autograph.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't have time when we were in Chicago, and he so rarely does conventions. So, what are you working on?
Oh, I just mounted a shelf. Remember all the cool stuff all the other vendors at Chicago Comic-Con were giving us?
No, I don't.
Really? It just happened. Well, anyway, I thought it'd be cool to display it all here.
Well, you realize that this is not your house, right? And that you probably shouldn't be mounting a shelf in someone else's house?
What are you talking about?
What you're doing is unethical and illegal. So if these people gave us this stuff, what did we give them in return? It wasn't money, was it?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, thank God.
We gave them copies of our movie Feeding Frenzy. Don't you remember anything? You know, all this stuff is pretty neat. I wonder what all those vendors thought of Feeding Frenzy. So, Mike, what is Comic-Con?
Comic-Con is basically a giant room where everyone tries to take your money. It's also a place where you could meet your favorite comic book artists, celebrities, or, browse some of the dealer tables and look for useless junk you don't need.
Hey everybody, here I am standing next to a whole bunch of future landfill.
If you're looking for a little Nicky action figure, it's the place to be.
So for those of you who have never been to Comic-Con, and I assume most of our viewers probably have, it generally breaks down like this. There's a section which we call the Celebrity Zoo.
Welcome to the Celebrity Zoo, where careers come to die.
But what did you think of the vendor area?
Oh, I thought it was awesome.
Really?
Because I found something I've been looking for a long time. This William T. Riker action figure.
You spent $185 on that?
Oh, God, no. I stole it. And lastly, the most stupidest part of Comic-Con is the Artists Alley.
Hey everybody, we're here in the Artists Alley, and that's where you're going to find artists and creators and writers of comic books, which is really the heart of Comic-Con. And that's why the Artists Alley is located all the way in the back where nobody can find it. Hi, I'm here with DC Comics artist Freddie Williams. How you doing today, Freddie?
I'm doing great.
Freddie was the guy who drew the cover art for our film Feeding Frenzy.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Well, what was it like, designing the characters and the layout and all the artwork, and how did that go for you?
Agreeing to do this was probably the worst mistake of my career. That movie is fucking horrible.
Would you like a copy?
No. No, not really.
Excuse me. Is this the line for the restroom?
See that fucking bastard, huh? Susan's dead, everybody's dead, all because of you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. There's hundreds of creatures around this goddamn hellhole. All because of you. Do you want to see some blood? First off, take a look at the store.
Oh God, what a horrible mess. This is ghastly, brutal.
All right, now, yeah, double-click the mouse. No, you have to double-click.
I did. I hit it twice.
No, you have to do it fast.
Who'd have thought creating an online dating profile would be so difficult? Why isn't he helping? Hey, you, other fatter, gayer guy. What are you doing?
I'm watching a videotape.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, here we go. There's your online dating profile. Let's start setting it up.
Oh, good. You know, I haven't been on a date in a real long time now. You know, I used to go out with Sharon Stone.
Really?
Oh, no. I think I was just masturbating to Basic Instinct. Sometimes my memory gets a little bit fuzzy.
Did you say Basic Instinct?
Well, I'll let you start setting up your profile. I'm going to go get back to work.
Hey guys, what's a more romantic term for hand job?
Oh, maybe you should just leave that out completely.
You probably shouldn't use any kind of sexual terminology in your online dating profile.
Yeah, tell them you're looking for love.
I'll just say hand love then.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
I noticed that the alien device that got buried in the ground looked very similar to the crystal space pod that they launched Superman as a baby in Superman, the motion picture. You know, when they launch him out of Krypton when it's exploding, and it's like do 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 do, and they show the baby, and then he's listening to Marlon Brando in the thing, and it's like blah 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 blah, and he's like do 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 do. And it looked almost exactly like that. And I think that was sort of a nod
to Superman.
Superman, like these guys are going to get superhuman strength and ability. Perhaps look that up.
I will.
Perhaps do a comparison here, right here, to see how right I am.
There's nothing there.
No. That's for graphics later.
No, the graphics aren't there.
Oh, you didn't look it up?
I must have forgot to look it up when I was editing the episode.
Okay, now it's time to upload my picture.
Oh my God! Is that the best picture that you have?
You should probably use a more flattering picture for your profile.
I guess it's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Chronicle, obviously, a lot of the effects were done later, and the fact that it is a low-budget thing sort of is in the back of your mind the whole time.
Well, what's interesting is a lot of the flying effects and things like that I thought were more convincing than the X-Men First Class movie.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
As good or better.
Yeah, I thought they were better. I thought they were more convincing when they're flying around.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done. Nothing to do now but wait for the flood of emails to come in.
You're just going to sit there this whole time and wait?
Sure. Why not? What else am I going to do?
Oh, Mr. Plinkett, it might take a while. And by a while, I mean never.
I got a few minutes.
It's the early months of the year, and we all know what that means, of course. It's time for another crappy Nick Cage movie.
Yes.
This year, it's Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Ghost Rider, Vengeance of Spirits is the sequel that nobody asked for to the movie that nobody saw, and it tells the story of Terminator 2, but stupider. Cage, as the Ghost Rider, must protect the fate of a little boy who is being groomed to take on the throne of Satan. Or something. What did you think of Ghost Rider? Vengeance of Spirits.
Spent money on vengeance. Ghost Rider?
Or Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider had a Ghost Rider?
Yes.
Ghost Rider, Vengeance of Spirits. I liked it.
No!
I didn't mind it. I have to say, the first 30 minutes, I wanted to sleep.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. This is the kind of movie where it's hard to hate. It's stupid, but it's trashy and it kind of knows it. It's not good, but there's a lot of really negative, critical reactions to it. And to me, it's just whatever. But yeah, I was bored during the first half hour of the movie.
Well, I will say, before everyone starts getting on our cases about the legacy of Ghost Rider and the comic books and all that stuff, I don't know a flying shit fuck about Ghost Rider.
The only interest I had in the movie is the fact that it was directed by the guys who did the Crank movies, and I think those movies are kind of brilliant in their own way.
Not in their own way.
They're very, very self-aware of what they're doing, and they're very over the top and very ridiculous to the point where every scene you're like, I can't believe this isn't a mainstream action movie. A guy's cutting off his nipples now, or a girl's getting shot in her breast implants and they're leaking everywhere. Just the most bizarre, insane stuff.
Crank 1 and its sequel, which is called Crank 2 High Voltage, are two of the greatest films ever made.
They are wonderful, especially Crank 2. I really love Crank 2.
Ghost Rider, the antithesis or the polar opposite of What's Your Number? Is Ghost Rider,
as far as guilty pleasure movies go?
If Jillian Bellinger were right here, would she tell me that Ghost Rider, it was terrible and insulting and stupid and, or am I right in saying it's an okay guilty pleasure? Because I find it a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
It's not a great movie.
Right.
And it's a movie about a Ghost Rider, a guy with a curse where a demon takes over his body and starts.
Well, with that you
up.
start with an inherently silly premise, and you sort of play up to that. With something like What's Your Number, where the point is to make a light romantic comedy about people making a connection, and no one acts like human beings. You're supposed to have people as the main characters, and they're not people. They're weirdo aliens.
Yeah. Would you say the characters, the way that people acted in Ghost Rider, was more realistic? Because I would.
And more realistic in the context of what the movie is, sure.
I believe that mother feared that her son would turn into the Antichrist.
So I think seeing this has made me want to see Ghost Rider 1.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, well, that's the doorbell. Right as rain, if I ain't ever heard one. Wow, this internet dating stuff sure works fast.
Wait, you already got a date? Your profile's only been up for an hour.
What can I say? The chicks dig me. Now, can you get the door for me? I don't walk too well, and I smell like human waste.
I can't wait to see this old hag.
Female version of Plinkett. Sad, old, lonely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this the post office?
Oh. Well, now I feel like an asshole.
How the hell did I get here?
The fuck was that?
Hello. I'm looking for Mr. Harry A.S. Plinkett.
Why, that'd be me, honey pie. I'm glad you could make it here so quick. I'm certainly excited to see you.
Well, are you ready for our date, sugar?
Sure thing. Let me just grab my walker.
Oh.
This here's my night on the town walker. It's clean.
Well, that's too bad, because I kind of like it dirty.
Oh my. Come on, honey. We gotta get to the dollar store. I need to pick up condoms.
Ah, very nice. I don't think we'll be needing those. Well, hello. Is that one of those old VCRs? Well, I haven't seen one of those since before I was born. You should really consider getting one of those DVD players.
Okay.
The Amazing Spider-Man is the new reboot, reimagining, remake thing about Spider-Man, most recently directed by Sam Raimi. This version, however, is directed by some guy named Mark Webb.
Who are you talking to?
Be quiet, he's doing his intro. Please continue.
The Amazing Spider-Man tells the story we've seen already, except this time with a lizard instead of a man in a plastic Halloween mask. The plot was clearly stolen from the 1971 film Zat, as the lizard wants to turn humans into his own kind, for either superiority reasons or lack of an arm complex, or something. Spider-Man must stop him, I guess.
Well, I think it's only fair that we ask Rich first what he thought of the movie. So, Rich, what did you think of The Amazing Spider-Man?
Better luck next time?
Oh, no.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would say Sam Raimi, FTW.
I gotta say, all right, I'll say this. Before this movie, I think it's come up before that I wasn't the biggest fan of the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. I now have a new appreciation for the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans.
Would you say that this movie portrayed Spider-Man more accurately than the Sam Raimi one? Which one did?
In costume, with the quips, this movie was probably a bit more accurate. The jokey Spider-Man, that was kind of what they did with this.
Okay.
As far as Peter Parker, I don't think either of them really get it quite right. Though this is one of those things where I'm probably too big a fan. There's probably no actor they could ever find that would really satisfy me in that role.
What about Ben Affleck?
What about Burgess Meredith?
Maybe.
Also, Peter Parker was a retard because I was frustrated with him when after a lizard man is smashing a bridge up and after just having a scene with Dr. Connors about regenerating limbs and turning humans into hybrid DNA, he goes, I got some questions about lizards and smashing things. And then finally at the end of the scene, he's like, I don't know why you're so interested in lizards. And he's got like scales on his, and Peter Parker's like, they got, oh. It's like, I would have even gone to Oscorp. Who else would turn out a lizard monster?
What are you reading?
Oh, this is the new issue of Geek Magazine.
Oh.
It has Spider-Man on the cover.
I see that.
Yeah, there's an interview with director Mark Webb. Did they pick him because his last name is Webb? So there's some quotes in here. I will read to you.
Okay.
I think this is by one of the producers on the ending. I can't tell you the final reason, but I think when you walk out of the theater, it leaves you with a provocative ending. You've never seen anything like it or felt anything like it in a superhero movie. It defies traditional storytelling in the end, and I'm really proud of it.
You mean like entirely different, like the first Spider-Man movie?
You haven't seen something like this in a superhero movie. The authenticity and intensity of that relationship is something that's very unique.
Are they interviewing Pinocchio?
Oh my God, he says 3D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in this paragraph.
3D. This movie's in 3D. 3D's great. You
Well,
should see this movie.
it's the producer. It's the Rick McCullum syndrome.
Yeah.
Everything's great about this movie.
Yeah.
Everything. It's their job. It's their job to lie.
I guess.
I know that sounds like an easy one, but I feel very strongly about the use of 3D in our film. There are movies that are meant to be in 3D, and then there are movies that are not meant to be in 3D. We shot our movie in 3D, and we choreographed it in 3D, and it was meant to be made in 3D. That's what separates us from so many 3D movies people have seen in 3D.
You added some of those 3D.
I did not!
Oh my lord.
I think Emma Stone, is that her name?
Yeah.
I think she's a fine actress. She just looks a little too much like Lindsay Lohan.
See, I don't see that at all.
They look exactly alike.
I
and
disagree.
You are stupid.
I disagree completely.
Watch this.
Well, I know you are a fan of Kirsten Dunst.
Oh yeah, I really liked her in the Spider-Man films and in all films I've seen her in. It's safe to say that I am sexually attracted to Kirsten Dunst. I want to stick my Dunst in Kirsten's Kunst. I want to give it to her Pavlov's doggy style. I'll ring her bell till she salivates. I want to fuck her till she's sick. Give her melancholia. There's like a thing on melancholia.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
So there is no J. Jonah Jameson. Uncle Ben and Aunt May are played by two well-known actors that we all hate. Andrew Garfield is a flatline.
Yes,
He doesn't know how to play Peter Parker. He plays him dumb at times, confused at times, and he's supposed to be a super intelligent scientist guy. He's supposed to be a skateboarder. He's supposed to be 26 different things, all wrapped up in a...
And a photographer.
And a photographer as well, yeah, all wrapped up in a dumb expression on his face. And the main bad guy, who's played by James Spader, is completely boring and uninteresting.
You're leaving on one.
Yeah, if they remade Spider-Man next year and they called it, what's another Spider-Man title?
A Spectacular
Spider-Man.
Ultimate.
And I think people would groan and go, oh.
That's the ultimate irony, is that the more exciting the adjective, the worse the movie's gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, the first one, Spider-Man. Oh, this is great. The Amazing Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, fuck this.
The actual title is The Spectacular Spider-Man, parenthetical, trust us. It'll work this time.
I like that part in The Amazing Spider-Man when Spider-Man kicks the Lizard Man.
Don't you mean Moonrise Kingdom? That scene happened in Moonrise Kingdom.
I don't remember that. Is that pussy little hipster Wes Anderson movie?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That guy's a douchebag.
That guy's a douchebag because he makes movies with heart and soul. I'd rather see a cynical cash grab like The Amazing Spider-Man.
Well, Josh, looking around at all these spooky decorations, that means only one thing. It's almost time for another national tragedy.
Oh, it's my newspaper app there. I got an alert.
Got a news alert too. Oh,
yeah,
Jesus
right on time.
Christ.
Right on time.
Well, it's time to start tweeting.
Yep.
Hashtag thoughts and prayers.
Hashtag not again.
Hashtag pray for, insert your city here. Okay. Done my part.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, all right. Well, speaking of horrific things, it's time to watch some terrible Halloween films. Oh, this movie's original title was Not Blade.
Starring Ron Hall, Gerald Okamura, and Rudy Ray Moore.
Bitch, are you for real?
Bitch, are you for real?
Wow. All right, Derek Washington, a cop with a vengeance, must travel to the dark side and become the one thing he hates the most when a botched sting operation leads to the discovery of a deadly vampire who leads the undead.
So there's bees in the film?
I hope so.
You said a botched sting operation.
That's all right. Seeking out the help of one of the last vampire hunters, Master Cow. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh God.
I actually fell. Why do we have two copies of Honor and Glory?
Seeking out the help of one of the last vampire hunters, Master Cow, Washington begins his training, determined to hunt the ultimate killer.
Have they said anything about vampires yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God! All shakes.
What?
Did his staff just extend?
Yes, it did. This reminds me of Birdman soundtrack.
Yeah?
Just jazz drums throughout the whole thing.
Heck
Jack-o'-lantern, a film by Jag Mundra. When Tommy was a boy.
That sounds like a disease or something.
Yes.
Yes,
this sounds like a disease.
I have to take pills to keep my Jag Mundra under control.
Did you catch that from Harvey Weinstein too? Yeah. When Tommy was a boy, he saw his
Tommy Wiseau, is that what you said?
No, it just says Tommy.
Was a boy.
When Tommy was a boy.
Oh.
Not Tommy Wiseau boy.
Why so a boy?
Why so a boy? When Tommy was a boy, he saw his grandpa, High Pike.
That's his grandpa's name?
Yes.
High Pike?
High Pike.
Is that one word?
It's 2 words. No, H-Y-P-Y-K-E.
Oh, that's the actor.
I'm assuming.
Okay, all right.
It's a name, though. It's an actual name.
I don't know if any of these are real names.
Says the leader of a vicious satanic cult murdered his father in a brutal ritual on Halloween night. Now, Tommy, Gregory Scott Cummings, hashtag Harvey Weinstein, is 18.
I'm not convinced that any of these are real people.
And Grandpa is ready to indoctrinate him into the ways of the black arts. Hashtag Harvey Weinstein.
That's I love you. When you put the thumb out, it's I love you.
Oh yeah, this is
That's
Satan,
devil horns.
and this is I love you.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe they mean I love you. All right, they are related.
Fair enough.
But as night approaches, someone dressed like a member of the cult, whose face is hidden behind a devil mask, hashtag Harvey Weinstein, begins stalking and killing people connected to Tommy. Could it be Grandpa, Tommy himself, or someone even more sinister, hashtag Harvey Weinstein, behind these increasingly brutal murders? Directed by Jag Mundra. Open House, The Jigsaw Murders.
These aren't real movies. Nothing about this. I'm not convinced this is a real movie.
We'll find out. Hack-O-Lantern is a lurid mix of slasher Giallo?
Giallo. That's the
a thing?
Italian slasher movies.
Oh. And supernatural horror set in the frenzied world of satanic panic. Previously only viewable as low-quality bootlegs. No shit.
Now viewable as a low-quality Blu-ray.
Massacre Video brings this distinctly sleazy hashtag Harvey Weinstein 80s classic to Blu-ray in a brand new restoration from its original 35mm camera negative and featuring revealing interviews with its producer and stars. All right.
What are they going to reveal? Information about Harvey Weinstein?
That's too much.
Oh.
There's one over the
One too many?
One too many.
Just
hashtag Harvey Weinstein.
Ain't you the good two shoes that gave you them guns?
Was that English?
Oh,
Grandpa.
Maybe that's some sort of Satanist chant.
Oh my
Jesus.
God! That
Wow.
magic marker.
No, Rich, that's a tattoo.
Three. And
There you go.
four.
Pokey and
Just think of something sweet. Think of like poppy fields and rainbows and stuff while I read.
Feel good about that.
Read the text.
Why don't I take a calming moment and think about all of the Hollywood executives who have not molested anyone? Okay, I'm done.
Oh, all right.
It's Captain Kirk. It's Captain.
Ooh.
Oh.
Where's your mother and your brother?
Mommy's gone. She's taken George with her.
Your mother's a bitch.
Whoa! Off to a good start.
He was so angry, he jolted up in between cuts.
Yep.
You mother's a bitch! In the car, Joanne! But anyway, the first movie that we watched was Vampire in Brooklyn. What's the name of this movie? Vampire Assassin, also known as Dull Blade.
Yes, Jay, that's a great joke.
You know what? I came up with that joke completely on my
Jay,
own.
he's really clever. Really. Dull Blade.
I take full credit for Dull Blade.
Fuck you! Cut to footage.
Of me saying the joke.
When you said it in the screening.
In the screening room. There's documented evidence of me saying it.
This is Dull Blade.
That's why you get the big bucks right there.
Well, it's funny that you say it's a giant pile of trash because half the movie takes place in a warehouse for cleaning supplies.
For toilet paper.
It's true.
For some reason, the film opens in the past. Past meaning...
It opens on someone's patio.
On someone's patio. Yeah. They put a sepia filter over it to make it the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
And he kills a bunch of vampires.
Hey guys, can you stop shooting your movie here? We're about to have a cookout.
This is supposed to be... Oh.
Lightning.
That means they're dying.
Okay.
Because that's a lot easier than fake blood.
Sorry. There is a set. They do use a set for 2 scenes. Where there's like
the same set for different locations.
Kind of like semi-transparent windows, and then it becomes at the police station set. But then the rest of the 80% of the film takes place in a toilet paper box factory.
Well, that's not true. We've got 4 sets total. We've got You forgot about Gerald Okamura's house.
Oh, I forgot he was in the movie.
That's not a set. That was Gerald Okamura's house.
Yeah, that's not a set.
They shot there.
Yeah.
And all of Gerald Okamura's scenes were shot like this because he was always wearing his black Speedos from Samurai Cop below a friend. I've been in your movie, but I not wear pants.
My name is Samantha Morris. I'm the editor of an internet news magazine exploring news most media shy away from.
Is that text-to-speech for her dialogue?
That's your original Siri.
Yeah. Hey Siri, read my script.
Before she got famous.
My name is Samantha Morris. I'm the editor of an internet news magazine exploring news most media shy away from.
I am from a newspaper and I'm here to interview from our newspaper. Would you like to go on a date with me?
Yeah. It's like right off the bat.
What I want you to do is run that through a text-to-speech program and compare
Just
the two.
lay that over the video.
My name is Samantha Warren. I'm the editor of an internet news magazine exploring news most media shy away from.
Officer Washington? Officer Derek Washington of the LAPD Special Division.
Holy shit! I love it.
God damn!
It's an empty feeling, isn't it? Shallow.
His fingers are on top. His fingers are next to the blade.
Yeah.
On top of the guard.
Yeah.
He's holding the guard down because it's not glued on.
You're right. Oh my God, you're right.
They were upside down, so the guard would fall off of it.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh look,
I bleed.
One.
The XFL was a professional American football league which played 1 season in 2001. It was operated as a joint venture between the World Wrestling Federation WWF, now known as WWE, and NBC. The XFL was conceived as an outdoor football league that would take place during the NFL offseason, and promoted as having fewer rules and encouraging rougher play than other major leagues. Although committing to broadcast 2 seasons, NBC pulled out of its broadcast contract for the XFL after the inaugural season, citing the poor viewership, while WWF owner Vince McMahon initially stated that the XFL would continue without NBC, and proposed the addition of expansion teams. Unfavorable demands of the league by UPN hastened the XFL's demise, and the league ceased operations entirely in May 2001.
I know that look.
He was in a location, and it was like there was like old computers.
Yeah, that looked like a computer
so
repair.
It was like a
store.
Like Geek Squad guy? Like,
Yeah.
I repair old computers, but
Can you imagine going to Best Buy, going up to the Geek Squad counter, and Rudy Ray Moore's, "What's wrong with your computer?"
I got some virus on my computer.
Virus!
What have your computer had?
What have you had?
Bitch, are you for real?
Bitch, are you for real?
I would love that tech support.
That would make life
I would
so
pay
much better.
extra for
I
that
want Rudy
tech
Ray.
support.
We're talking about Siri. I wish there was a Rudy Ray Moore option for Siri.
Motherfucker, turn right.
Sold. Fucking, I will get an iPhone if that is an option for me.
Jesus, I'm so sorry. Is that a frog? Trying to make sure I have proper elbow coverage.
And there's a Halloween party. And there's sex in a graveyard.
You're neglecting to mention satanic grandpa who rapes his own daughter to conceive a child who will be the spawn of Satan.
Yeah. Just flashback to her wedding day.
Yeah, she was raped. That's when his.
Oh,
and the kid's his son.
Oh, we're doing that.
In the wedding dress and everything?
Right before the wedding. That must have been an awkward ceremony.
Right.
But so the product of this incest lies in his basement bedroom and listens to heavy metal.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, he's fantasizing.
He's fantasizing about being a rock star. Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, he's not even fantasizing about being the lead.
No, he's like the rhythm guitarist.
He's like the second rhythm guitarist. He's not the singer. He's not the solo guitar player. He's just back there doing rhythm.
He's modest.
Yeah.
Voodoo shit.
Her laser beams from her eyes turn things into spirit Halloween props. But he's the only one who survives getting vaporized by laser beams.
True, because it's
voodoo
his
woman.
fantasy.
Oh,
What?
bye, band.
What?
But the music keeps playing.
And then she takes a trident from Aquaman.
She turns a guitar into it.
She turns a guitar into a trident.
This is early DCEU crossover.
Yes,
yeah,
it's a very
which is-
early.
I mean, they've been planning for this long.
She's going to show up in the Justice League films. And she stabs him in the throat.
Did you rub something in your beard?
I did.
What? Okay.
Jack, I condition the beard every day. You got to keep it soft and nice.
Oh, yeah. It smells nice. It does. It really does. You guys want to smell it?
No.
No, it smells nice. It has a nice flavor.
I smell that all day because it goes up here too.
It has a nice odor to it.
This is the height of best of the worst. Just smelling Josh's beard.
I'm telling you,
Had to
all
happen
you
someday.
out there in TV land, Josh's beard smells really nice. Now, let's talk about one of the wildest Halloween parties that ever happened in bumfuck Kansas. Where a lady takes all of her clothes off at a Halloween party.
There's a different awesome hair metal band.
There's a different hair metal
not
band.
the same that was in the fantasy early on.
There's an Indian guy in drag underneath the stairs.
He's having a
best
party
time.
by himself.
Why is that guy dancing by himself under the stairs?
Oh, he's having a great time. Don't fuck with him. Look at that guy.
He's very high.
Yeah.
He's on lots of drugs.
He took some Molly.
Yeah.
He's loving life.
He needs to be in a good place.
It takes some confidence to go to a party by yourself in drag and just dance in the corner with no one around you. Good for him.
Yeah.
Crazy in the
There
bar.
is a stripper who goes full nude.
What kind of fucked up party is this?
Right?
Why did everybody else in the band quit playing except the drummer?
Because everyone's watching the Halloween strip show.
Bass players hanging out, drummers just jamming.
What is Tommy Wiseau on drums? And this is okay by the local police department.
Yeah. This is, by the way, after he fucked on top of a dead body.
Oh God, there's so much to talk about.
While he was on duty.
That's great.
He had sex in a graveyard on top of a freshly dug grave.
Well, and then because the person having sex with her in that scene is the brother of the Satanist kid.
Yes.
And he also has a sister.
Yes.
And the sister is the one who set up the younger brother with that girl.
So, tell me, where did you guys do it? Right there.
Oh!
He's taking her?
What? Why would you do that? What?
It's not enough to just tell her.
We fucked right there.
Look,
yeah, your brother? Your little brother? Yeah, fucked him.
You can still see his ass mark in the dirt.
Jesus.
No, the only reason this is happening is so they can discover the back door.
Do you want to smell it?
What a weird motivation to get them back out here.
Yeah, we've got two things in that scene that just completely fuck with my brain that no person would do. Is like, oh, my brother, you fucked him, right? Show me where. And then she does.
On top of the dead body of your boyfriend.
Yeah, whoops.
You know what?
Awkward.
The dead body doesn't matter in this scenario. That's where I fucked your brother. Like, show me where you fucked my brother was the weird part of that.
These two, the daughter and her friend, they were very close. If you recall, the daughter was masturbating in the bathtub. That's true. And her friend came in and put a rubber spider in.
That's true.
Dummy. God, happy Halloween.
It's awkward.
How good of friends are you with this lady?
Tight buddies.
This is normal.
And she's like, rubber spider. Here's a bath towel. Let me put you a bath towel around you. Isn't it weird that you're nudie? That's the way they roll in Davenport.
Well, let's continue with that, talking about Halloween in general. This movie has a wonderful, spooky Halloween atmosphere to it.
Yeah.
There's lots of great, the opening scene of the movie, we see a pumpkin get smashed.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, Tommy, we have to wash that.
But Mom, I like the taste of blood. Grandpa says it's good for me.
Grandpa.
Yes!
Uh-oh.
Fuck your satanic pumpkin! But there's lots of good Halloween stuff in this movie. This is a very Halloween-heavy film.
You know those men like them hard and firm. So tighten it up.
Is he
What?
strangling her back?
With a corset. Yeah.
That doesn't.
That's not how
doesn't
that
make any
works.
sense.
Okay, that'll do it.
Okay.
The knife will do it.
What?
That was odd.
It's all fine. Everything's fine. Is it?
Have you cracked Rich?
Rich is done.
What? Father, there was a bunny in the road. That bunny was a bitch.
What the fuck?
She didn't want him to hit the bunny.
The inciting incident? Oh my god! The entire plot of this movie hinges on the fact that the daughter's like, don't hit that bunny in the road.
But so that's your prologue. Oh, there you go. So that's your.
It's Jack. Jack Benson, all those.
I don't have any more of these. Any other
Give him the...
Bring out the whole...
Your mother's a bitch.
Uh-oh. I like it. Yeah, you took that one. Okay.
Thank you, Rich!
Jay gets another one.
Left the girl to sit at the house for the dad to discover. We talked about this during the viewing. Don't. I'll get there. I'll get there. Give me time.
Now, I have a serious question.
Okay. Yep.
What were we talking about?
Oh, bitch.
Yeah!
Fat whore. Fat dried up whore. Fat dried up whore.
But so
the rest of the movie is just things happen.
Yeah, it's Kathy trying to weed everybody out of her house apart from her dad, and then there's an old there's Mick Fleetwood, and he gets drunk all the time and hangs out with Kathy because apparently he's having a blast.
This is very strange.
Play your face, old man! Yeah.
I mean,
You just gotta get him going.
He didn't even drink any of it.
Even by horror movie standards, this is weird, right? Forcing an old man to drink? Mick Fleetwood is an important character. Because, like, he doesn't get drunk just to get drunk. Kathy gets him drunk.
There, it's all done.
No, it's not.
Totally not done.
There's several more pieces, Grandma.
All these men are lazy bitches.
No kiss it.
So both of these two movies were like weird, but not weird enough to where they fell off the edge to where they're crazy and fun.
Yeah.
It's like it falls into that terrible area we call frustrating.
Go on, you filthy female cow. Make us laugh.
Well, she just has unfinished business.
No! She's a ghost. She's a ghost. She has unfinished business, and she possesses Kathy in order to eliminate all females and naysayers, which apparently will finish her business.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
There is none.
Literally, it's just her being with her daddy.
That's why it's frustrating because
She wants to be with her dad. She wants to be with her dad
It's a
and
plot
no
that
one
you can
else.
understand, but it's not so fucked up that it's funny. It's fine.
Your mother's a bitch.
Mike, best of the worst.
My pick for best of the worst is Vampire Assassin.
Are you kidding me? You fucking asshole.
Jack-o'-lantern and Kathy's Curse. Beautiful restoration of film prints.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
This is true.
Marvelous little moments of weirdness. But it was just too spread out, too diluted.
I cannot fucking believe you.
Vampire Assassin had some great moments in it.
What?
Some great fight scenes.
What the fuck are you talking about? No!
I love.
What are you talking about?
Listen, I grew up on Len Kabasinski films, and I enjoy a good bad kung fu B movie. And what a giant pile of shit.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not doing this to be a contrarian or to cause an upset.
I don't doubt that at all. I just don't
saying,
understand it.
If I were to pick,
I don't get it.
If I were to pick which B movie I thought was the best and that I enjoyed the most, Vampire Assassin has the most
crazy
B movie magic. Giant pile of shit. Rudy Ray Moore.
Rudy Ray no more.
He's wasted in his two scenes in that film.
My vote is Vampire Assassin. This movie is a giant pile of trash.
Oh my god.
I don't even.
Bitch, are you for real?
But can I say one thing? Jay, this film comes from a period of time in the late 90s when the little
This was
guy,
not a pioneer of anything,
when the
though.
little guy could make a ripoff of Blade
No.
with his home video.
Are you saying that the little guy couldn't make a ripoff of Blade right now?
So we're going to destroy Vampire Assassin.
The good thing is we have 2 copies, so you go ahead and you destroy it all you want, Jimmy. 'Cause I have another comic.
Your mother's a bitch.